my inside lab.
Vanakkam, Mr. Dharani. So I'm happy to have you here. Before that, I would like to give an introduction about what this program is all about. This program, I call it as Triumphant Thursday. Meaning, this program will be telecast on YouTube and Facebook on Thursdays. To know youngsters who are out there that with sustained efforts, with sustained dedication, discipline, and a host of lot of positive factors, anybody can achieve and anybody can dream of what they want to become. And as one such occasion, I am happy to invite Mr. Dharani, whom I've been knowing for quite a decade and so. So we are here to know his experience and his, I wouldn't say struggles, the journey of how he's reached where he is now. So let me start from the initial stages. Tell me a little about your school and college, Mr. Dharani.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. And thanks, Mr. Pari, for inviting me to participate in the sessions like this. It's really my privilege to have an interview with a person like Mr. Pari, first of all.
Thank you.
Many people will not understand that we are meeting and seeing each other after probably 10-year time.
Correct. Close to 10 years.
Yeah, close to 10 years. But still, because of the great things that you have done in life, what you have come across, that makes me to remember and bring your face into my mind at just a fraction of a second. So that's what people is all about, according to me. Either we meet and talk very often about what you are doing next week, that doesn't matter a lot, according to me. But in person to person, it differs. But according to me, that is the great thing because the service what you have done and been doing for the society. I'm very glad that I could also contribute a little towards that. Thank you very much. I will come back to your question. I did not enjoy my school days and college days.
Rightfully so. Yeah. Like many others.
Like many others, could be. The old people, the people who is now like nearing 50. So always there has been a fear that not everybody would shine well in education. So I am one of them where education was not my piece of cake. But there have been some crucial decisions and some things which have happened in my life. At the age of 19, when I finished my schoolings and did not know where I have to go. So I landed up in airport a job in airport, which is just picking up some papers from one person and give it to another person. தமிழ்ல சொல்லணும்னா இந்த எடுபடி yeah, so like that, so I was a visitor. I was just a young boy, 19 years old boy, did not know what is lying ahead of me. My parents tried a lot to put me into some railway job, so on so forth. That time, getting a job in railways, you will change your. So my father tried work hard, but it did not align with my interest. So that's how it started. So actually, after school, I went on to take up a job. So that is the message I wanted to tell. First point. Second point is that as far as college is concerned, I did my graduation through correspondence. So I missed the college life, I would admit. Regular college life, I missed out. I don't regret. I know my relatives and my brother and my friends did enjoy the college life. But what what is more here is that I did not get an opportunity, but today youngsters are getting, much higher opportunity, much more better opportunity, I would say, because they also have a 5-year college life, I think, because I'm interacting with a lot of students. So 3-year undergraduate and 2-year MBA. So they have a solid 5-year time. But whereas during our days, old days, we just had 3 years to prove ourselves and get out of the college and get a secured job.
So this is what youngsters need to understand, that even without a regular college degree, of course you achieved a degree later. Now you are mentoring the MBAs, post-graduation students, and the regular college students. So that goes on to say and show the effort. It does not come easy. Right from running and being an errand boy to becoming a mentor to teaching MBA students and engineering students in a specific area of logistics, it's not an easy job. It happens over a period of time with focused learning, which I'm sure you have done. Okay, we'll come to that a little later. What were your dreams when you were young, Mr.
Darren? Dreams as such, actually, I don't remember what I dreamt about, but I always wanted to do some, see, my mind was so much fixed to do some technical things, the theoretical thing did not attract me a lot, but I actually dream, meaning, I could say this probably, I wanted to become a TV mechanic. I wanted to become a carpenter. Those days the carpenter, if I say I want to become a carpenter, they would look like, oh, what carpenter? And today, one of my friend who had got a great interest over a carpenter business, and who I'm talking about, he is doing such a wonderful job, and he had helped me in putting up my house together in such an astonishing way. He had done such a great job. So maybe if I would have become a carpenter those days, I would have been like him, where he is doing excellent and wonderful job with his very good nature. So that day it would have been a different situation. But my interest was to in electronics and in some physical activities. I had good interest over the sports, but unfortunately I was not able to take up all this. I was not able to persuade all these things because of family situations. I mean, of course, the days were different at the earlier stage. The parents were too focused and had the burden to put their children into a job, into a job role. That was the main focus, and we did not have any distractions those days. So it was all straight: school, college, job.
Marriage.
In between, marriage settled. So in between, there were no WhatsApp, there were no hi-fi theaters, no shopping malls, no clubs. There wasn't anything. So if there is anything like that, it was only for the deserved people, like second generation business people. So there was little for me to think about. My point was, because I did not have anything. I was a blank CD.
Okay. So which you have written a great history, still charting the history.
Not okay. Very, very correct, Pari. What it was not written by me. Many people wrote so many quotes in those CD, which I openly accepted. I made people to accept. I kept myself to be accepted by people, and I respected them, and they came and wrote so many things in me. Even this beard, I learned it from somebody else. Even this nature, how to wear my clothes, I learned from everybody. So for me, the youngster should follow 80% of the things is what they learn from outside. I learned this recently. The people like Pari today is shaping up some younger generation people. So they can only reach you out to shape themselves out. That's my strong belief.
I am so happy that you are accepting that you will always be willing to learn things, and accept things. Of course, only the right things and good things, and which has scripted and is scripting, and it will still be scripted in your way. And when you spoke about your beard, well, I'm jealous. I don't have one.
we are we are almost opposite. We are
Exactly.
almost opposite.
Okay. That's why they attract. No? Opposite poles attract. So it's a
Definitely,
good thing.
very important.
So it's though you have said it in a very humorous way, children, the youngsters of this generation need to know what is life like and what even without any, because those days our parents do not have any major idea. They do not know what all they want to do is good thing, good school, good college, good job, that's all. Whereas here you have exposure to a lot of things. In the same way, what I'm trying to tell you is all these days, the youngsters who have been brought up have have been exposed to a lot of things, technology wise, almost in all spheres of life. So since they are exposed to a lot of things, they need to be aware of the pitfalls also, which they have
Yes,
to
exactly.
be
Absolutely. Absolutely.
watchful from. Okay, so what has this period, this there's 3-4 months of COVID lockdown across the world has taught us or taught you, or what is that made? One, I know
Taught me very
I
big.
can see the beard.
A big question, Pari, to answer.
Yeah,
There is, according to me, this is my own perception. It has taught. There is a lot of lessons to be learned. Not only lessons. This situation takes us back, say, like even for our forefather days, how they have survived without anything. The only thing today what we have is the electronic thing, the mobile phone and the internet through which we are in touch with others. So those days that was also not there. So today I think everybody had learned to live without a mall, without cinema theater, without a shopping mall, and without meeting people. They are able to keep up the relationship. One thing is this is a good thing example because of the COVID situation. We are meeting.
correct.
Okay,
Actually,
that is salute to the digital platform. And this digital platform, as you rightly said, have pitfalls, but this interaction is being used in a right way to contribute something to the society. So this is also there. So besides the pitfalls, and only the I see the only addition is the electronics, the medias. We have televisions coming in, informations coming in. Otherwise, we are almost back to like 100 years back, how it was. Like say probably I would say not 150 years back, how my father was growing. They did not have anything they wanted to do. They have to plan everything. Even if they want to go to the market, they have to plan. So today we are doing all these things. Forget about the little luxury what we have about the home delivery, Swiggies, WhatsApp and all. But life had reduced. It had reduced. We are forced to stay at home, which normally most of the human being doesn't do. If they have a small good time, they pair up with people, go to a mall, go to a cinema thing. So this is good, and we have to learn a lot about it. The spending had reduced. The
correct.
children are now learning. Children are getting used to an habit of learning from home, which was common. The education is not available today. They are not able to meet. All this is very new experience.
So,
And where,
tell me, please
yeah,
continue, continue.
yeah. So where do you think that we will get this experience? And of course, there is a impact to the business. So we will keep that aside, because if that is the case, you might not see a smile in my face if we take that topic.
Correct.
Yeah, So this is about the life experience. So this is teaching us. The nature wanted to teach us. Nature wanted to tell human beings, go slow, be human, help each other. You can achieve greater things by staying away from each other. If there is something, immediately, come on, go for a meeting. Let's have a family dinner. Let's have a get together. When we do that, we are forgetting that there are many people who are struggling, even struggling to have a meal, one day meal, one meal a day. So we can remember, and very fortunately, all that is happening now. People I see, people coming in a car and then feeding dogs. Okay, and
Yes.
feeding birds. So definitely, human to human relationship had improved because of the situation. This I call it as life experience.
Good, very good. I think Mother Nature was so sick of the speed with which the world was going.
Exactly.
She put on the sudden break. Okay, boys, you all
Break.
watch. I think you need to understand there's a lot more. I believe that if humans do not exist, the world will be a much more safer place.
Yeah.
Corona-like thing would not have come at all. I think the Mother
Yeah,
Nature,
very true.
okay, you all have come. Okay, stay put, but at least respect the other human beings, respect for values, human values, which is the most important thing. Okay, we have come almost to the tail end. What do you want to tell the youngsters and people who are watching this video, Mr. Bell? What experience would they need to take, or what will be the takeaway from this video?
Okay. See, they are highly potential when compared. If Pari is able to come to this heights and make contribution to the society, let's keep aside the commercial factors. I'm not bringing commercial factors here. Second, we will talk about the commercial factor, because that is the commercial factor is what that comes into the mind of the youngsters now. You asked me what did I dream about. Probably, I came up just like that. I never said I wanted to own a car, I wanted to own a motorcycle. Yes, it has been a biggest passion for me. When I'm walking, there would be very nice cars in the Mount Road, same Tenampet. Even today, I travel in the same road where I have traveled by walk, by foot, by cycle, and by bus, and by car, small car, medium car, luxury car, everything. So life has to show you the growth. So the youngsters, what they are now maybe what they are being forced to do is that first instant they wanted to buy an expensive phone,
Instant
expensive
gratification.
bike. Yeah, see, they are forced to. They are not to be blamed. So they have to buy this. So in that, I see what will be next. What is there for them to do next? So they have to start slow, one step at a time. Okay, and then get always attached to people who can lift them up.
Okay.
I was lifted by many people. So first they have to think that we don't have everything here. All this comes through our life experiences. So they have to be surrounded with positive people like you and many other people. To at least tell them that this is the direction. Okay. So number one, I will say they need to be surrounded with positive people, or people who they can look at as a role model in their life. Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in people immediately talking about Bill Gates. Bill Gates is far, 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 far ahead. Bill Gates, or Rajinikanth, or Kamala Hassan, or probably a successful entrepreneur like J.R.D. Tata or anybody else. But look at a person nearer to you as a role model, where you can see them on a weekly basis, or a daily basis, or monthly basis, where you can copy their nature. I copied many people nature. I am whatever you see. Dharni Rajan is not Dharni Rajan today. I am a mix of so many characters. I could be a mix of Pari also. I don't know. I got no, definitely. The Pari Bhaskar thinking is still sitting in my mind, but unfortunately, I was not able to fulfill uh, uh, those goals. But it is sitting in my mind. That is also one of the goals which I wanted to be a part of it. Okay, so youngsters probably they need to think about themselves and try to keep away from the deviations, and then make themselves much stronger. Stronger in their interpersonal skills.
Okay.
Very important. Very important. I see this as a big disadvantage for the youngsters, because I'm meeting a lot of students where they are struggling. And the interpersonal skills, communication. Yeah, yes, of course, communication skills comes in interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills is big. How to talk. So many things are there. But communication skills is what needed in their personality development. They need to focus on those personality development and communication skills at the beginning. If they can focus in these two and then move on to build the other skills, okay, I think they will learn many things. That is the starting point, is what I think.
So
I mean,
that's the
I would put
foundation.
this, yeah, I would put this equivalent to the education.
So parallelly to education, all
Yes,
these
yes,
soft skills also need to be nurtured parallelly for them
100%.
to climb the ladder of success.
Yes, yes. Student lacks this support, because the college, the school's education institute is not giving this skill. They are not to be blamed.
Correct. So I think there needs to be a complete change of approach
I,
towards the education which is
I,
existing in
I,
India.
I always agree with that.
I'm sure a lot of people will watching and a lot of people will
Changing,
have
yeah.
that in mind. And I'm sure change makers are there out there who will definitely
Yes,
do this.
good things are
And
happening.
okay, good. So I'm so happy that people who are watching this must have seen the journey of Mr. Dharni from an errand boy to being a mentor to the postgraduate students. And he see results from the students who have completed this course. So all I request to is take the inputs from what is given and use that to your advantage. As he rightly said, Dharni Rajan is a mixture of lot of people, and he encapsulates a lot of people. In the sense, he's taken a lot of good things from a lot of people, and now he is what he is. Likewise for every one of them. And he also says that be open to change, be open to accepting good things, be open to being teach or being taught. So I rest this with the observations saying that what all you have told will be taken in the right spirit and will give a good source of knowledge and inspiration and to proceed with the journey for all the youngsters who are watching this. Thank you, Mr. Dharni. Thank you.
Thank you, Pari. Thank you very much.